I get to reciprocate a kindness and introduce our next speaker. He's a tall man with a short name. You may have heard of him, Kory, and he's going to tell us about getting kicked out of science class. Please help me welcome Kory.
I'm smiling. I am smiling because it makes sense. I get it. And then I hear, Mr. May, pack up your belongings and go to the principal's office. But this doesn't make any sense to me because the science makes sense. I understand the language. I understand the formulas. I understand all of it. And then I hear it again, Mr. May, pack up your belongings and go to the principal's office. It's 8th grade science, and I do what a teenage boy does because our brains aren't fully developed. I run through a checklist. All 4 legs of the chair on the floor. Good. Kept my hands and feet to myself. Check. Nothing sarcastic through the entire period. Difficult, but check. And I realize he's serious. So I pack up my belongings and go to the principal's office. Now, I've only been to the principal's office for official business, but I know one thing. I know one thing for sure because I've watched all the TV shows, all the cop shows. I'm entitled to one phone call. And as I get to the principal's office and the rotary phone stares at me like an ugly squat toad, I pick it up and I dial. Mom, I got kicked out of science class. And my mother asks, what did you do? Nothing. Now, if it's the first time you said it or the 99th time you said it, your parents don't believe you. And then Mom says the most chilling, terrifying words ever. We'll talk about it when you get home. I hang up the phone and there is an ice ball in my gut. I can't focus on anything on the bus ride home. Every speed bump and pothole just jars me. Now, let me tell you a few things about my mother. My mother is about 5'7", and she's about as big around as this microphone stand, but my mother is tough. My mother is tougher than a $2 steak at a roadside diner on Interstate 80. My mama is tough. We live on a hill in Iowa City. It's a 45-degree angle hill, and our driveway is another 45-degree angle. There is a rule in our house that if you get home before the teacher calls, you might have a fair hearing. I'm praying that the bus goes faster. I get off, I cross Benton Street, and I run. I run at top speed up the hill and onto the driveway, and Mom's white pickup truck is in the driveway. I put my key in the garage door and I turn it, and I run inside. I open up the door just to see my mom's hand put the phone down. This isn't good. Kory, what did you do? Mom, I told you nothing. I didn't do anything. Now, the second time you tell your mom, or the 99th time, they still don't believe you. She says, Kory, go on up to your room, do your homework. I will call you as soon as dinner's ready. Don't bother me until I get done. So I go up there. It's terrible. I know I haven't done anything wrong. I know this, but 2 years before, when I was in 6th grade, it was the toughest year of my life. An elementary school classmate dies in a farm accident. Dad dies of cancer of the liver and the colon. And my 6th grade teacher commits suicide. Now, Mom has gone from being a stay-at-home mom to being the breadwinner of our family. She's going to school in food service management. She's raising 2 kids in their teens. She's doing it all by herself. And to call her out from work is taking money out of her pocket and causing her stress. And I feel badly about it. She calls me down. Dinner is cold. Everything is cold. Conversation, the atmosphere, the food, everything is cold. Kory, we have an appointment at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Go to your room. Now that ice bowl never really melted and it's there. I sleep on it. That's not comfortable. I eat breakfast with it. That's not comfortable. I take a bus ride with it. It's terrible. Finally, 11 o'clock rolls around. And there's my mom in her food service uniform, starched white, with creases that could cut human flesh. She has one centrally placed, very tightly braided French braid on her head. She is a picture of efficiency and form. The only nod to fashion is a pair of mirrored aviator sunglasses. Ray-Ban, of course. She is cool. She walks down the hallway. She sees me, gives me a perfunctory nod. And then it's time for the interview with the science teacher. Mom and I sit down on this side, the science teacher's on the other side, and Mom says nothing. The silence is deafening. We learn in science class that nature abhors a vacuum, so the teacher rushes in and starts talking. My mother raises a small hand and says, "Stop." Was Kory disruptive? No. Does he have any outstanding homework? No. How are his grades? Great. 94. How about his tests? 96. My mother says, "So why are we here?" And then the teacher says this. Kory was smiling in my class. My mother looks askance. What? And it's at this moment that she removes her sunglasses and places them down like this with the mirrors facing her. Please say that again. Kory was smiling in class. And when he's smiling, I don't trust him. My mom fixes him in a gaze like an apex predator looking at soft prey. Soft, slow-moving prey. Soft, delectable, slow-moving prey. Soft, delectable, slow-moving prey that has no idea what's about to happen. You called my son out for smiling? Yes, I don't trust him. You called me off of work for this? Yes, I don't trust him. If you ever do something as stupid as this and call me off of work because my son is smiling, I will take this as far and as high as I have to. Do I make myself clear? The temperature in the room drops. He knows he's prey. My mother smiles, and she says 2 words. Let's go. She picks up her aviators and puts them on, and I walk in her wake, in the wake of a very powerful woman. Small me, Mom. I can feel the science teacher's eyes boring into the side of my head. His face is red. He is apoplectic, but he knows he can't do anything. I look over my shoulder, catch his eye. And I smile. Mark.
Give it up for Kory May.